explorers, builders, dreamers flying forward,
This heat wave is extraordinary. It's about as hot as it can physically
in control of a changing world.
And there are no signs. 45 is Fahrenheit. The hottest temperature ever recorded.
Hurricane Zeta, the world's first Category 6 storm, is just hours from pummeling North America.
Residents are preparing for yet another night without power.
Flooding earlier in the week in parts of all concerns filtered into the full state.
Firestorms began in central Latvia, but quickly spread to 8 Baltic nations.
The price of fresh water rose again today in the London Stock Exchange, hitting an all-time high.
I'm old enough to remember what that world used to be like. We had places we belonged. Country, community, family.
Have ravaged 50% of global shipping ports, threatening food supply chains.
The population continues to riot in the streets.
Militaries to fortify their borders using...
At what point does a country stop being a country?
One failed state became a dozen, and now there's millions of refugees headed every direction, except home.
Estimate that 1.2 billion people have been displaced by the shocking chain reaction.
We call ourselves nomads, the non-patrioted, stateless warriors fighting for our survival.
The world's non-patrioted finally choosing sides between Russia and the United States. In their
Caught
quest
between
for
the last two superpowers as they circle each other, fighting for resources, threatening to draw us into a new kind of war.
That has disrupted electronic communication.
I'm not even sure. We don't know what has happened. Are we broadcasting? Are we on the air?
Communications and navigation systems.
Leading to massive disruption.
The cause is unknown. Russia and the United States have been pointing fingers.
Escalating tensions between the nations. Fever pitch. Escalating war between the superpowers as imminent.
We're headed to Doha to keep an American satellite from falling into Russian hands. And the intel on board is all the excuse either side needs to send us straight to hell. But we faced crises before. The nomads were born out of it. We are the warriors. We are the adaptation. And this fight is ours. Listen up. I only have time to explain this once. Inside the combat zone, there are two opposing armies fighting to gain and then hold sectors. The fight continues until one side runs out of reinforcements and is forced to withdraw. That's it. Now, how do you gain sectors? You gain a sector by securing the objectives inside. To secure an objective, clear it of all hostiles. Once one side holds all the objectives inside a sector, it's theirs. Holding more sectors than the enemy causes them to bleed reinforcements. You bleed the other team to zero, and it's over. You take the field. Sure, you can light up hostiles and whittle down enemy reinforcements, but matches are won or lost by capturing sectors. Eyes on the prize, people. Move out!
Heads up! New Cortex! U.S. forces in the vicinity!
Bro, you think you can pass me through to him?
I'll try! Hold on! This is Commander Connell. Who am I talking to?
Kimball Gray, sir. Part of a no-pat task force on the ground.
We're engaging the Russian ground forces. Unless you no-pads want to get caught in the crossfire, I suggest you join us.
We got a choice? When?
Sending coordinates. See you on the field.
So much for stopping a war.
Squads, strategy's simple. Capture your objectives, take control of the sectors, and repel the enemy.
We must work together! We must take an objective!
Monitoring your advance, nomads. Take that objective and show the enemy no quarter. Intel shows no hostiles present. Nomads, you are free to move on that objective.
We should move there!
locate and capture objectives. This battle's not over yet.
Begin your attack! Very good!
Sector is now under our control. You know Pats don't disappoint.
We have secured more sectors than our enemy. Make sure you defend them. I got Sector Alpha. Hostiles are trying to seize one of our objectives. The enemy just conquered Sector Bravo.
Most sectors are under enemy control.
We are hitting Bravo 1. Sector Alpha secure. Hostiles are taking casualties. Their resources are down by 25%. Report. Taking control point by point. Sector Bravo is ours. We've taken full control. Repel all counterattacks. Charlie 1 attack begun by our forces.
Marking threat.
On my mark.
Our troops just captured Sector Charlie. All sectors secure. Let's keep it that way. They've lost troops and material, down to 50%. The enemy just secured Sector Bravo.
You said you would take.
Target is down.
We no longer control an objective.
Have a grenade!
The enemy has secured Sector Alpha. Got to start securing sectors. Enemy has majority control. Sector Bravo has been secured. The battle outcome looks promising. We control the majority of sectors. sector. And fine work. Enemy just took sector Bravo. Down to the last resources.
I'm ready if you are.